Hi, today I want to show you about some of the more special products that I use, or really things that I use on a daily basis that I make kind of special. But we're going to start out like we have a special evening, and then I'll show you the things that I do on a daily basis because they're kind of based on each other. Especially if you're going out somewhere and you want to look nice and take some years off. You want to get one of these products that's kind of like an instant face tightener. I have a couple different products. Some of them are in the little push bottles, or this is one that I like to use. I've used it for a while. Mainly put it underneath your eyes because that's usually where it's like the puffiest and stuff. I usually put a little bit above my eyes because it helps open it up, because a lot of us have those lids that just, the fat that just hangs all over our eyelid. So I put it on both my eyes, and then I put it like on my forehead. Get rid of some of those wrinkles because I've got so many up there. And you want to let it dry probably about 5 minutes or so before you put everything on. A lot of times they tell you that you can just use it as your regular moisturizer. You don't need to put anything else on. But you're going to notice if you go out or anything, it's going to wind up like pulling your face. Actually, it winds up making you look like you have more wrinkles. So I always try to put some kind of smoother, some kind of moisturizer, something like that on top of it. Because I use a lot of different kinds of products on my face, I don't like to keep layering and layering, and it takes forever to do that. So I like to mix things into one jar. This is my mixture in someone else's jar, but I like to put products in it kind of like the Wonderleft and stuff. Also, I'll use my regular moisturizer. Your regular moisturizer, you want to make sure that it's got all these peptides and everything in them that everybody talks about. That help plump up your skin. You want something that has good hydration. This one was actually marketed for stretch marks. So I figured, hey, if it's good for stretch marks, it's going to be good for... I'm stretching my face. I don't know. But then I also make sure that I'm going to put into my mixture some type of a UV broadband spectrum type of sunblock on there. This one actually contains 30, okay, SPF 30. I accidentally bought one with tint on it, so it's a little colored. I kind of like it like that now because you can always put it under your eyes or anything if you've got like little dark spots or, you know, or whatever, and it'll cover that up a little bit. But it'll also help evening out your face, your skin tone. But I just put so little in there that you're not going to have like this makeup kind of look on it. Also put a little bit Retin A in it. You have to be careful, especially during the day. Retin A actually causes the growth of cancer spots. So where I do put Retin A like on my brown spots, because that's about the only thing that's going to get rid of them, then I'll put an SPF 30 on top of those spots too. But because I use the SPF 30 in this, I'm not so much worried about it if I have it on, you know, during the day, because I don't stay all day out in sunlight. Something else that I like to do is use a product that has some kind of filler in it. So for the deep lines and wrinkles that you have around your eyes, this takes that out really good. And then something for smoothing the skin. So I take like 5 products and I mix them together in something, and I whip it up a lot, and then I put it in the freezer. I don't really put an extra like emulsifier or anything in it to thicken it up. So I like to do that. And if you learn to keep it in the fridge or in the freezer, then when you put it on, it's also going to help with all the puffiness under your eyes. So I'll just take this, I'll put a nice sized clump in my hand and just apply it all over my face. And it's going to wind up giving like the whole face a little lift. It's going to take a few minutes. With all that stuff in there, it's still really light and fluffy, and it feels like you don't really have anything on your skin. Also doesn't have a smell to it, so, you know, you kind of have to look for products, you know, like that. But like I said, whatever I do for my face, I always wind up wiping it all over my ears and my neck and my hands. Your hands are really important. I put some stuff on it to peel my hands right now, so they look really bad. But Anyway, hope you got something out of the products. If you've got any comments or anything, or if you want me to try a product, let me know. I have a whole lot of stuff. I've been indoors for the last 12 years. My multiple sclerosis keeps me with a pain that I can barely put on a shirt. So I'm not out of the house 2 hours a week. So I don't have a whole lot to do. So this is what I do. Take care. Hope you've all had a great day and you've enjoyed this. Thank you.